Hi Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading for May 10th through May 16th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. This is going to be an open reading, so whatever comes out is read. It could be a little bit of romance, a little bit of money, a little bit of work, a little bit of family, or it could be just all one, or whatever comes out is read. It's not specifically designed for only a romantic reading like I normally do. If this is, though, about you and another person, romantic or otherwise, this could resonate with theirs or yours for that matter. Moon, rising, or Venus sign also. Okay. Happy Mother's Day to all of you Scorpios that this applies to. Happy Mother's Day. Whoopsie. All right. Come on, Scorpio. Scorpio for May 6th through, no, May 10th through 16th. May 10th through 16th. Okay. Scorpio. Oopsie. Seven. This has been coming up a lot. The Eight of Swords has been coming up a lot. The Hermit, the Moon card, coming up a lot. Okay, so Seven of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. I like it. Okay. Empress. That could be Taurus or Libra. I was going to say Libra. Taurus or Libra. Go with it. I normally say Taurus or Aries, but Libra was thrown in there for some reason, so there we go. Empress. Ten of Swords. Okay, what's going on here? Death card, there's Scorpio. Seven of Swords. And King of Wands. Okay. Okay. You need to put your foot down. This is you wavering. Better not. Doesn't suit you. It's not how Scorpios do. Unless it's strategic, of course. What's this? What don't you know about? What are you doing? Why? Why are you, what did somebody up the ante and now you're intrigued? Don't do it. Doesn't have to be that. Hold on. Well, good for you. The money streak continues. We got you making money. Settling in, doing that. Good for you. All right. What's this Empress about? What's this Empress about? Justice. That could be Libra. Cranky. Don't you make a mess. Libra, there's, yeah, okay, so that could be Libra. Is that why I said Libra? Is that why I said this Ten of Swords about? Two of Cups. All right. What's this Death card about? Whoopsie. Death card. Okay, Ace of Cups, Seven of Swords. What's going on there? Seven of Swords. Star card, also boobies. Aquarius. This is, okay, just saying, this is you standing your ground. You're thinking about it, though. You're thinking about it. It's been hard internally to cut things off. It feels like it's so funny. A lot of the readings showed people struggling with things internally, but externally it was like they were giving this facade like, no, I do what I want when I want. But a lot of it was like, okay, there's a serious internal struggle going on, and you're going back and forth. The other person didn't know it, but you were like, you know, people were, not just you, but what's this Ace of Pentacles? This feels like this is more of you getting some distance from and sort of accepting the fact that things have changed in the relationship that you were in, if not ended. Doesn't have to be ended, but what you once knew of the relationship, that's over. Maybe you're onto a new stage. Maybe you've leveled up. But it is now different from what it used to be. We got the Empress twice here. This is all about self-care and but is it about self-care, though? I think this is you feeling like you found your footing with someone only to realize, oh, nope, not yet. And being strategic about, it feels like there's a lot of wondering if you did or not. You're not showing anything externally. But it feels like there's a lot of wondering if you guys are finally in stasis. if you guys are finally on even footing and it's going to be like this, because it's like stop, start, stop, start. So for the Scorpios I'm reading for, it feels like you're with somebody, but it's back and forth. This doesn't feel like an X. This feels active. But it's back and forth. It's like this jockeying for control or power in the relationship, and there's issues of being able to. Are we stable now? Is it finally stable? Do we have the stability that's going to let us finally grow as a couple? Like get this off the ground. Now, to be fair, Ronageddon, right? But it feels like this is whoever you're with. It's been this back and forth, and it's taking its toll on your self-efficacy and self-esteem. I mean, you might not be showing that to them, but it feels like you're feeling like you need to be pretty strategic and cagey about things, and that's the danger zone for Scorpios, because when it goes to when you go into self-preservation mode, there's a lot of blood involved. No, but it then becomes about that, and you see red, or you things shift or things change. It's like you can't go back to what you once knew. This happens. Things are different. So whether that means an ending or whether that just means an awareness, but when you cross that line and go into self-preservation mode because you feel like someone's not being truthful with you and honest and fair after you've allowed for this potential, and you're in a place to offer it, and you're extending yourself, and someone craps on that, that's a gray area for you, because it could kind of it has a tendency to take on a life of its own. So self-preservation could transmute into revenge, or batting something around like a cat plays with a mouse at this point to kind of feel vindicated, or to get them back, or you know what I mean? Like it's kind of like, ugh. So, and not that there's no shade or judgment. It's just that this is you kind of being open and someone not really respecting that, or not seeing it for that. They're wanting the power. It's a power struggle. And there's a lot of back and forth here. And if the fact that it's come to self-preservation could mean that your self-esteem has taken a hit and this person must be punished for it. That's what I'm worried about, that you're just like going to see red and not see that this is someone that you care about, and you're going to go for the jugular. You know what I mean? So it's, and also because money is stable now and everything, I think you're of the mind that, you know what, this area of my life is really good. I can really invest in this now. And you're ready, perhaps the other person isn't. But this is an active connection. This isn't an X. This is going back and forth. And you can't not know what you know about this person, and this is about you choosing to move forward wisely. This is about not killing the fly with the sledgehammer. This is about not punishing the person for not giving to you what you are ready for. It doesn't mean that they are withholding from you. It could very well be that you're not ready yet, and you need to accept that rather than let your integrity take a hit. And I'm saying that because of the reading. I'm not lecturing here. This is what's showing up here. This is you weighing the potential for this with this person versus compromising what you want it's like lowering your standards so you could be with somebody, which does not suit, so don't do it, and you won't. But it's like, that's what you're considering. Like, does this person want me to have to lower my standards? Does this person want me to, like, what do they want? And you have your answer with this. You don't know. And that's what you need to lead with, is that, well, I don't know what they want. I know what I want. I'm ready. I know what I'm ready for. If they're not, it's not my job to drag them to my level or to compromise where I'm at to get them to be able to be with me. I'm not lowering my standards so you can be with me. And the person that you're supposed to be with wouldn't ask you to. And I know you know that. That's a saying somewhere. I'm not original. But at this stage is awareness of that. This is you realizing that. Do not go for the jugular. Put the stinger away, put the sledgehammer away. This is not anything that needs to be exacted. This is simply you recognizing that maybe this person doesn't want what you want, and realizing, okay, I have a choice here, and that's what you need to stay in. You have a choice. This is you getting to make your needs known, which you have, and this is you getting to enact on those needs. Not punishing the person for taking too long, or you know what, they don't owe you anything. This is about you having been thus far with them, and the minute you feel like they need to owe you or whatnot is when you need to step back and start going your own way and blazing your own trail, because that's dangerous thinking there, because then the stinger comes out, because the longer then it's seen as them withholding from you instead of them simply not wanting what you want. The more time you invest with someone that doesn't want what you want, the stinger comes out, because then you feel like it's owed. I've done all this and you strung me along. They haven't. This is you needing to have your wits about you and see it for what it is and make choices accordingly, and stepping into this big daddy energy and moving forward with that. This could be Sagittarius. And I caution, because I know that getting getting the stinger out well, and it can be an easy go-to, because that's where we feel powerful, so what's this King of Wands? Scorpio. Yeah, I love it. Yay, I'm so happy to see that, just because for the Scorpios that I'm reading for, this is you not losing your power. This is you. This simply is a realization. Then this simply is you realizing, I need to pull back. I need to pull back, and I need to re-strategize about what is best for me, because I don't want to destroy this person. I don't want to show them what I'm capable of if I don't get my way. There's nothing wrong with wanting your way. The trick for that is being strategic about how to get it. It's not you're not bad for wanting your way. Everybody wants their way. So this is you putting the stinger away and taking out the wand and taking out the coin and being like, this is what's going to be my driving force, my self-respect, what I want, and my security. So you put the stinger away. Just put the stinger away. It could be that you're having to wait more than you would like for this to be. That could be because of Ronageddon, or simply because of a person's circumstances. And when you fall for somebody, you fall for they have to be logistically desirable. Like, you fall for their circumstances also. If that's one, it's hard to do one without the other. Then it just becomes a physical thing, or a long distance thing. It's either a physical thing or an emotional thing if one isn't right. You got to have both. You got to be able to accept their circumstances as part of who they are, not just fall. I think it could be so good if they weren't just this. Well, there's the trouble. They are that. So, or, their logistics are part of who they are. So, yeah. All right, shutting up. I get tongue-tied sometimes. And everybody does that. Like, we always think, oh my gosh, this is like, those of us that fall for an addict or someone that has, other things going on that is unmanaged. It's like, everything would be so perfect if they just weren't that. It's like, you can't overlook that. That seriously impacts someone's ability to be in a relationship, and yes, it's true. Maybe this person would be okay without such and such, but you have to factor that in. Can't live a relationship online or in fantasy, What else for? And you know that. I know you know that. Scorpio. What else for Scorpio here? What's for Scorpio? Follow your intuition. Because it's swimming around up there. You're sitting there. You're debating. You're going back and forth. You're like, and there's like the call of the stinger is strong. the force is strong. But this is you staying rational. This is you, as much as you might want to pull out that stinger, you're just like, there's wiggle room here, and this is about your intuition kicking in, and instead choosing you and putting the stinger away and going for what you want and making that known, and that's what your focus is. And if this person can't get it to you, you're keeping your options open. And you're finding a way to get it yourself. I'm not going to dig myself into a hole there. Instead of just sort of making sure that this is the person that, well, you owe it to me because of time spent, or I've got my sights set on you, therefore that's where I'm staying, but you need to hurry up because I'm getting impatient. No. This is you taking matters into your own hands there. I said it. And moving forward. This also is letting, look, my focus is security for myself. So when you're ready, I'm here. I know that you're not. I know that you're not doing unto me. I know that you're not withholding from me. But I'm ready for this. So when you are, please let me know, because I'll be here. And I think you're in this space because you think this person you're with is worth it. So don't discount that. We don't want to stinger someone who's worth it, we think is worth it. Oh my gosh, this is like, it's like, it's not a monthly reading, it's a week. It's only a week. But to be fair, you had the Ace of Pentacles twice, and you got the Empress twice, and you got some heavies here. So, okay. All right. That's for Scorpio. That's for Scorpio. Thinking. Yes. So this has been a long time coming. So I can see why you got the stinger out. But cooler heads prevail, and this is, ever the strategist, right? So this is you realizing what's at play here, and instead of getting that stinger out and destroying who you care about, you're choosing a different direction. And it could very well be that you're waiting, but you're also going to go out and start doing what you want to do, and you're tired of waiting for someone that just can't right now for whatever reason. Okay. All right. What else for Scorpio? Okay, that's another thing. I'm going to start doing the limbo thing, because these come up and I always turn them, and it's like I don't like doing that, because I'd rather just, I think this is very telling too when it comes up perfectly on its side like that. It's in limbo. Your situation is in limbo. You two aren't aligned yet. There's potential. That's why you've given the person the benefit of the doubt. Let's be clear. But right now, it's in limbo. There's talk. There's joint. There's mutual affection. But it's not progressing yet. It's in limbo. And it is at the breadcrumb stage, or at the beginning stage, or at the whimsical stage, or at the, I shouldn't say beginning. It is at that stage where it hasn't taken off yet. It hasn't progressed to what you would like it to be. There's potential for it, but it's still at this level. So it's not that it's at the beginning level because of having just met. It's at the beginning level, and you're kind of tired of it staying at that level, and you would like more, but it's in limbo because you two haven't been able to agree on things because of someone's circumstances. You're ready, they are not. Okay, shutting up. That's, I think I got that one with both barrels. That's only a weekly reading too, good gracious. Okay, so thank you for stopping by, Scorpio. I hope to see you in the next reading, and happy Mother's Day to you again if it applies. Thank you for your service if you're an essential worker or first responder. And you take care. Much love to you.